Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Homestead Heart.
Did y'all see all those wood chips?
Yes, we got a lot of wood chips, y'all.
Yes, indeed. This is the best thing that we could ever do for our food forest.
Yes, it
you
is.
All.
It is.
I mean, they've been bringing them by the truckload. And I asked, and I'm like, well, it don't hurt to ask, even if they're not working in the area.
Yeah.
It don't hurt to ask because what do I have to lose?
Yeah. It costs us nothing to ask
Nothing.
But see, we actually got blessed with a lot of chips, and we so grateful for all of these chips because it's not only going to help in the food forest, but it's going to help our garden.
Yes, it is.
With
yes,
the weed problems, everybody have weed problems, all that hard work. Man, so this is going to be a great help when it comes to, like helping with the weeding problem.
Yes, it is, y'all. When I asked the supervisor if they would be willing to bring some chips to us, he was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Where are you? I'm like, right here.
Yeah. Yes.
So he was like, yeah, sure. So sometimes when tree services are working in the area doing different things, if you ask them, they may bring them on over to you as long as they can get in and out easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as they can get in and out, there's nothing in their way, no power lines, nothing like that that's going to stop them from dumping. They don't have to have a hard time with getting the trucks in, turning around, and all that.
Yeah.
So if they can get in pretty good, they will be happy to bring the chips to you, especially if they're going to be working in the area.
Yeah, and also it helps with their production.
Yeah.
So they won't have to run to a landfill, dump, or wherever they dump the chips at.
Yep.
They can just dump it close by.
And keep working.
Keep working, yeah.
Yep.
So if y'all see any of these trucks cutting in y'all neck of the woods, just ask them.
Yeah.
Maybe they just go ahead and do the same thing they did for us, for you. Go ahead and dump them so you can use them in your garden.
He said, well, how much do you want? I said, well, what can you get in this space? He said, quite a bit. I said, well, bring it on.
You said, bring it on, huh?
Bring it on, Captain. Bring it on. So he brought us load after load after load. I mean, every day they were just coming in with one, sometimes two trucks every single day for the last, 2 weeks?
Yes, for the last 2 weeks, they was coming. It was
they were coming back to back,
Yeah.
And look, they were so respectful. I mean, they open our gates. They close our gate. They asked us where can they turn around and, making sure that there's no inconvenience for us.
Yeah.
And look, they would come in the morning, and that's another thing, like Mr. H said, they don't have to worry about running to the landfill. So when they park their trucks for work, in the evening times, they would come in the morning and they would dump and then just go straight to work,
Mm-hmm.
So it just made it easier for them to not have to spend the money going to the landfill and coming, all the way maybe back from, because landfills are not close by the work site.
Yeah, and they far, and gas prices is real expensive.
Yeah.
So when y'all see anybody working on trees, feel free to ask, hey, I got a place for y'all to dump these chips. We need some chips. We garden. We let them know what you're doing. And most of the time when you tell them that you're gardening, people be open to it because a lot of people are growing their own groceries now.
That's true.
So they supporting people that's trying to do that.
And sometimes chip drop never work for us because there never, ever is anybody on chip drop delivering in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
So I've been on chip drop for over 2 years and not one time have I had a single delivery. So to see these guys working in the area, and to talk to them, And for them to be so willing, I mean, just so willing to bring us out all of these, good gracious me.
We got a whole mountain of wood chips, y'all. We got a whole mountain.
I know.
To us, it's a mountain.
It is.
It may be a hillside.
It is.
But hey, we so grateful to
It's
get
a
these
lot.
chips.
It is. It's a lot. Because look, did we get any chips? Oh, last year we had our own wood chips because we got our trees taken down behind our house.
Yeah.
So we had a couple of dump truck loads of that, right?
Yeah.
But that was it. But we couldn't find anybody in the area that was doing any work that would be dumping chips last year.
Yeah.
So last year we had none. This thing is really hurting my leg. So we had none. So, and the year before that, we didn't get any, did we?
We didn't.
No, we didn't. We didn't get any whatsoever. Yeah. So it's been a few years since we have been able to catch somebody working in our area. And just so that we wouldn't, I don't care if we don't use all of these right now.
Yeah.
The important thing is that we have them.
Yeah.
Because who's to say it's not going to be another year or two before we can find somebody working in our area?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And these chips going to help with the soil.
Oh,
it's going to help so much, you know.
Yes.
And it's going to save us a lot of time from, like I said earlier, pulling up the weeds.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest problem.
And I know some people may say, well, it's going to leach the nitrogen. No, it's not. No, it does not do that. Do not mix your wood chips into your soil. This is a covering, right? All of this is just going to be right on top of our garden beds or our in our food forest. And if we were putting it in the garden, all we would have to do is, you know, like the parting of the Red Sea, just part it over.
That's it. And then, y'all, when it rains, all the moisture,
it's gonna hold it.
It's gonna hold it.
Yeah.
And during the time when drought comes, hey,
it's still gonna be moist under there. And it's so easy to fertilize when you have the wood chips, because we just could take our composted chicken manure and just take a shovel and put it in, especially in our food forest where our fruit trees are.
Yeah.
We just take the chicken compost and put it right on top, you know, of the wood chips. And when it rains, that water, these bugs are tearing me up. When it rains, that water is gonna just feed the plants all the way down. It's just gonna melt down into the wood chips, down into the soil, right?
Oh yeah.
And the good thing about the wood chips is that, you know, if I put like a good 6 inches to, well, actually over around the trees, I'm putting a good foot or so, because when it gets cold, we want to protect the roots from the winter months, right?
Yeah.
But the good thing about the wood chips is that it takes them a little while to break down.
Yeah.
And every year they may break down maybe a 1/4 of an inch underneath the bottom, depending on how moist it stays. And as that 1/4 of an inch of wood chips start to break down, it starts to feed the soil.
Yes.
So if you're trying to get that perfect soil, get you some wood chips.
Yeah.
And remember, a 1/4 of an inch a year is going to break down. So that's how long it'll take before your plant actually starts to be fed. So you'll still want to give it some fertilizer.
Yeah.
No, you'll still want to give it some fertilizer, because your wood chips haven't started to break down yet. That's going to take a year or so.
Yeah.
But just think about what happens after that first year.
Yeah.
When you got 6 inches of wood chips.
Yeah. Man, after that first year.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about this spring, because that's gonna help with the labor.
It really is.
Yeah, that's gonna help with the labor, y'all.
I won't have to cut the food forest so much. And if you all remember our cushaw video, look, I want y'all to go back and look at the cushaw that we were growing. We were growing cushaw in a place where wood chips had been sitting for a year and a half.
Yes.
I never, ever, not once, and neither did Mr. H, ever put any fertilizer down, did we?
No, we didn't.
Mr. H dropped those seeds in, covered them back up, and left. And we had cushaw just everywhere.
Yeah.
everywhere.
And they were so delicious.
So big, beautiful, sweet. Oh, they were good.
Oh, man.
They were good.
Woo.
But that shows you, like the wood chips, they were about 6 inches deep, and they had been sitting there for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and we just decided, let's pull them back and start planting in them.
Yeah.
And when we did, for 2-3 years in a row, and now it's all weeded up. Now it's all because the wood chips have completely broken down over there. So what you think we finna do? We finna load it up over there again?
Yeah.
Because when it's time to plant cushaw next year, oh, who gonna be ready?
Yeah. And who's gonna be ready for the spring?
Yes.
We're gonna put the wood chips in the watermelon patch.
Yes.
We're gonna put them over in the small garden.
Yes.
In the big garden.
Yes.
And
In the food forest. Yep.
Food forest.
Yep.
Raised beds.
Look, the muscadine area.
Yeah.
Everything. Our watermelon vine. All of it. Right.
Yeah.
So y'all, if you can get your hands on some wood chips, get some wood chips. I know not everybody like using them, but I'm gonna tell you, if we can get them,
Yes.
this is what we love right here. It has that beautiful mix of chips and leaves and all of that,
Everything.
the little twigs, all of it. It's gonna break down at different rates.
Mm-hmm.
The leaves are gonna start to break down almost immediately. In fact, they've already started breaking down just from sitting here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, get yourself some wood chips. See if, thank you. See if you can find maybe a power company who may be trimming in the area, or maybe just a tree service trimming in the area. See if you can find that. And if you can, ask them if they could bring you some loads or a load of wood chips, you all.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, let me know what you think. And if you already use wood chips in your garden, please post in the comment section below. Give a testimony to others of how much you like them or how much you don't like them. And please give some explanation as well, because it's not going to be the same for everybody. It's going to be different, right? But for us, we love wood chips.
Yeah, and my expectation of these wood chips is to get a much better harvest from our crops. Of course, we're going to fertilize.
Yeah.
You know, the problem that we have is the heat. Like we say, you know, like, you know, watering, you know, once we water, you know. And if this spring 2026 season go the way how we planned it, we plan on getting a lot of vegetables, y'all.
Yes, we need them
you
too.
know, yeah, we do.
We really need them. I'm going to tell y'all something too. We love our ground cover. Don't get me wrong. But I would choose wood chips over ground cover any day if I felt like I could get enough of it.
Yeah.
And now we have so much of it to where I would rather not have the ground cover in the garden. I wouldn't mind having it like around the borders.
I was just finna say that.
Yeah,
you know, it's good because, you know, grass do grow through the ground cover. What if we was to put the ground cover down and put a little light layer of wood chips on top where the grass won't come up?
That's true.
That way, you know, we have control of our garden, so it won't look like the jungle. I know y'all seen the jungle, because when you fertilize and
everything eats.
The weeds become like Hercules.
Right.
I seen weed grow this big around like a stalk.
Like a tree.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, you know, we fertilize for everything, right?
That's true.
So we're going to try a new strategy this season.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll help, you know, in more than one way. You know, hopefully it can help control the pests. I don't know.
And it should, because I'm going to tell you something. Like, this doesn't have any cedar in it. This is primarily pine, oak, and sweet gum that I have behind me. No black walnut is in here. So it's primarily those trees. But I'm going to tell you something about cedar. Putting cedar around the edges of your garden, that also helps with pests. If you can mulch, because we have several cedar trees here that's growing, and I do want to just mulch up some of those branches and just put those like around the perimeter of our garden, if you will. Hey, Grizzy.
Yeah.
Grizzly has a new buddy on the homestead, and we're gonna show you all about Grizzly's new buddy on the homestead. He's not alone anymore.
Yeah.
He was so sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you all, we're gonna clean that garden completely out. That's Uncle Tiger. Uncle Tiger, what you doing? What you was finna get into?
Had to get him out the way. He
Had
was
to get
messing
Uncle
with the camera.
Tiger. Uncle Tiger be doing too much.
Yeah.
But anyway, you all, the beautiful thing is that ripping out this, cleaning out the garden now, taking out all the old plants, and just putting the mulch in. I was gonna say about 6 inches, but with all of this, we can do a whole foot deep on these wood chips now, right?
Yeah, yes we can.
We can do a whole foot. So we're gonna have it in there deep, very heavy.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and then we'll come back, and I tell you, putting like chicken manure, composted chicken manure and stuff like that on top, that also helps to break the soil down, break the wood chips down, and sprinkle some coffee grounds over them too.
Yeah.
That's gonna help them to start breaking down, and they'll break down a little bit faster. As it, if you just left them alone to do it on their own, that's gonna be a little slower. But if you add the compost and some coffee grounds, they're gonna break down a little bit faster. Okay, and the faster they break down, the more they'll feed the soil. So that'll be a good jump start for you if you're just now starting your garden. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, you all. Hey, Gizzo. Hey, Gizzo. But yeah, we are excited about this, y'all. So don't be afraid to use wood chips. I know I don't have no food.
Yeah, and also.
What?
Also.
Oh, you smell the ice cream.
Yeah. Also, like when the springtime comes, they're gonna be doing a lot of cutting.
Yeah.
This is the fall, so when springtime comes, everything get to growing like. Oh man, I mean fast.
It does.
So y'all gonna have a good chance in the springtime. If you can get on to wood chip drop. What's the name of it?
Chip drop.
Chip drop.
And see if they have them in your area. Yeah, that would be. He got all these thorns, but yeah, that I know he don't feel it. But yeah, that would be a good source for you if you live in an area where they deliver a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all check out Chip Drop. But otherwise, if y'all see a tree service in your area working, look, just go on up and say, hey, do y'all deliver in our area right here? If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
And then, we didn't have to pay anything for this. We were so grateful for this. So yeah. But y'all, I think this is gonna do it for the video.
It's gonna do it for the video. And hey, y'all, we really enjoy communicating and being with our subscribers and letting y'all know what we doing here on the homestead. We appreciate y'all very much. Wood chips. We got it.
All right, y'all, thanks for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
We'll see y'all in the next video.
Yes, y'all. Peace.